The top 10 health benefits of cinnamon. Cinnamon does far more than flavor your favorite dishes. With its antioxidant, anti-inflammatory and antimicrobial properties, cinnamon is something of a super spice. In this video you will learn about the different types plus the many health benefits of cinnamon. Plus we will give you our tips on how to incorporate cinnamon into your diet. All that is coming right up. But first, welcome to our channel. If you're new here, tap or click on the subscribe button, so that you will always be among the first to know, every time we upload a new video, aimed at keeping you healthy, happy, fit and slim. Cinnamon is derived from an evergreen tree from the laurel family known as cinnamomum. The powder is produced from the bark of the cinnamon tree. Among more than 80 different compounds that are found in cinnamon, cinnamaldehyde is the most prolific, making up 90% of the spice and giving cinnamon its characteristic warm, spiced flavor. It's long been considered as the catalyst behind cinnamon's health benefits. There are several different species of cinnamomum tree. These give us the following varieties. True cinnamon, also referred to as Ceylon cinnamon and Mexican cinnamon. Indonesian cinnamon, Vietnamese cinnamon and cassia cinnamon, also known as Chinese cinnamon. Ceylon cinnamon is the most expensive, whereas cassia cinnamon is the most potent and the most common. For centuries, cinnamon has been believed to have beneficial effects for health, and has been shown to possess a range of medicinal effects. 1. Cinnamon is full of powerful antioxidants. Cinnamon contains large amounts of highly potent antioxidants, which are very important for human health. These compounds neutralize free radicals, dangerous molecules which are formed every day in the body, and are the precursors for many serious medical conditions including heart disease, diabetes, cancer, and dementia. 2. Cinnamon has anti-inflammatory properties. Inflammation is a vital part of the immune system's response, but if left unchecked over time, something known as chronic inflammation, it can make you unwell. Antioxidants help to prevent inflammatory responses from occurring in the body when they are not required. And since cinnamon contains high levels of flavonoids, plant proteins with powerful antioxidant activity, the spice possesses anti-inflammatory effects. 3. Cinnamon has antibacterial properties. A number of small observational studies have shown that cinnamon can inhibit the growth of certain bacteria and treat fungi. Much of the research was started to investigate whether cinnamon could be used for food preservation in the processed food industry. A review in the Biomedical Central (BMC) journal, Complementary Medicine and Therapies, reported medical improvements from cinnamon supplementation across individual cases of Salmonella, Cryptosporidium infection, and drug-resistant Candida. Cinnamon's antimicrobial properties have been suggested to help prevent tooth decay and reduce bad breath. But most of these studies seem to have been in laboratories against the pathogens in the lab. So there is some concern about tooth enamel staining with cinnamon compounds when used in the mouths of real people. 4. Cinnamon may boost heart function. Cinnamon has been demonstrated to improve cardiac function. In a 2014 study, a group of rats were subjected to either an 8-week intensive training program, a diet supplemented with cinnamon, or a control group. Both the exercise and the cinnamon groups showed significant benefits, with lower levels of total and LDL cholesterol, and improved HDL cholesterol. Cinnamon also showed an independent positive effect on the heart's ability to pump. Remember, this study was performed on rats in a laboratory and we need more studies in humans. 5. Cinnamon may reduce blood pressure. Similarly, cinnamon has been shown to lower blood pressure through a mild diuretic effect that reduces the amount of sodium and fluid in the circulation. Cinnamon extracts also appear to improve blood vessel elasticity and promote blood vessel dilation. A study involving 28 healthy volunteers with slightly raised blood pressures assessed the effects of taking Ceylon cinnamon at 3 different doses: 85 mg, 250 mg or 500 mg cinnamon per day, for 3 months. Interestingly, all 3 doses showed a similar result. The participants' blood pressure readings reduced significantly within 1 month and stayed low throughout the rest of the trial. Some researchers suggest concern that lowering blood pressure in those with already low blood pressure could be an unwanted side effect of taking cinnamon in supplement, as opposed to natural form. 6. Cinnamon reduces lipid levels. Cinnamon is effective at reducing lipids, fat-like substances found in your blood and body tissues, such as cholesterol. It does this in a variety of ways. Cinnamon is known to inhibit the enzyme HMG-CoA reductase, the key enzyme required in the liver to synthesize cholesterol. It may also increase levels of adiponectin, a protein produced by fat cells, which has a role in sensitizing our cells to insulin and helping counteract insulin resistance. Speaking of which, 7. Cinnamon can improve insulin resistance. Insulin is a hormone that transports blood sugar, glucose, from your bloodstream to your cells. Insulin resistance occurs when your cells become insensitive to insulin, which means the body produces more and more insulin, in order to maintain glucose levels within the normal range. Eventually, the body cannot cope, and full-blown diabetes sets in. Cinnamon extracts are believed to boost insulin signaling pathways in skeletal muscle and fat cells, so that more glucose is taken up into these cells from the circulation. Several studies suggest that cinnamon extracts can improve glucose tolerance and insulin resistance in people with type 2 diabetes. 8. Cinnamon lowers blood sugar levels. As well as its positive impact on insulin resistance, cinnamon reduces blood sugar levels by other means too. In a randomized controlled trial published in the International Journal of Preventative Medicine, diabetic participants were randomly assigned to either take 3 grams cinnamon per day or a placebo for 8 weeks. At the end of the study period, the cinnamon group showed statistically significant improvements in fasting blood glucose, triglycerides, weight, BMI, and body fat. In conclusion, the study showed that in type 2 diabetic patients, the intake of 3 grams per day cinnamon may lead to a moderate effect on glycemic status indicators, but did not improve blood pressure, blood lipid profile, or body composition parameters. 9. Cinnamon may help prevent cancer. While controlled human studies are needed, cinnamon has demonstrated a promising anti-cancer effect in animal studies. Cancer is characterized by uncontrolled cell growth, and cinnamon appears to be toxic to these cells. Furthermore, in one study on mice by the Chittaranjan National Cancer Institute in India, cinnamon extracts activated detoxifying enzymes, protecting against further cancer growth. Cinnamon has been shown to inhibit the growth of tumors. And cinnamon suppresses the activity of an inflammatory cytokine which stimulates inflammation. It also reduces the production of interleukins, cell signaling molecules important in cell proliferation and maturation. We need human studies on this topic to draw definitive conclusions. 10. Cinnamon may ease polycystic ovary syndrome. Polycystic ovary syndrome (PCOS) is a common condition that affects how a woman's ovaries work. While the root cause of PCOS is unknown, it's thought to be related to abnormal hormone levels, and is associated with insulin resistance. One trial involving 15 women with PCOS compared the effects of cinnamon with placebo over 8 weeks. Significant improvements in insulin resistance were seen in those taking cinnamon, but not in the placebo group. A recent meta-analysis and systematic review suggested there were positive results regarding cinnamon and herbal supplements and PCOS parameters, and that more studies in this area are needed. So, those are our top 10 health benefits of cinnamon. Now let's take a quick look at what sort of cinnamon you should take, and how you can incorporate cinnamon into your diet. Most commercial cinnamon is of the cassia or Chinese variety. This has a sweeter, less intense flavor. For cinnamon health benefits, choose this variety over the others. A paper published in the British Journal of Nutrition in 2012 suggested that Cinnamomum cassia was the only type to have beneficial effects on glucose control in diabetes, and that true Ceylon cinnamon did not appear to be effective in humans. As to how to take cinnamon, it's easy to sprinkle cinnamon on food, for example, yogurt, porridge, fruit, and desserts such as crumbles, tarts and pies. You can also incorporate it into a recipe as part of a main meal. And what about taking a cinnamon supplement? If you decide to take cinnamon in supplement form, it's advisable to check with your healthcare provider first, especially if you have any existing health conditions or are taking regular medication. Furthermore, it's important to recognize that cinnamon is a form of complementary medicine. Where cinnamon may have useful properties for patients with conditions such as diabetes and heart disease, there is not enough evidence to recommend taking cinnamon instead of undergoing conventional treatments. So, it is very important to continue using your prescribed medicines. Are there any downsides to taking cinnamon? Potentially, yes. Here are a few you need to be aware of. Cinnamon, especially cassia cinnamon, can contain coumarin in differing amounts. This can potentially be harmful, causing liver toxicity and damage. It is possible you could take in excessive amounts from supplements or by adding too much cinnamon to your food daily, especially if you did not realize you had liver problems. Even natural compounds like cinnamon can be potentially harmful if you overdo things. For example, too much cinnamon can cause mouth sores. And some people may be allergic to cinnamon. In summary, cinnamon is a great spice for adding flavor to many dishes and bakes. And it may have a wealth of health benefits too. Adding normal cooking amounts to your dishes may be improving your health as well as the taste of your food. But you should speak to your healthcare provider if you are considering taking it as a supplement, and seek the advice of a specialist who is well versed in the benefits and side effects of this potent spice. We hope you've enjoyed this video and that the information we've just given you will inspire you to stay or become healthy, happy, fit and slim. If so, please like this video and share it on your social media. And feel free to leave a comment below. If you're new here, please subscribe to our channel, and click on the notifications bell, then the word, all, to make sure you are alerted about when our new videos are uploaded. And you can now follow us on Facebook too. There is a link to our Facebook page in the description below. Meanwhile, if you're still in a video viewing mood and want to watch more right now, click on our channel name below to take you straight to our other recent videos, all of which give you news you can use to help you stay or even become healthy, happy, fit and slim. And also below this video in the description section, you will find a link to our entire video library, with our most recent videos first, plus a second link to our videos grouped by theme in playlists, including health, nutrition and exercise. Or how about the 2 video suggestions we have just put on screen for you? Click or tap on one of those now.